JuJu Watkins lifts 6th-ranked USC to program-defining win over No. 1 UCLA. Los Angeles. JuJu Watkins broke out of a scoring slump with 38 points, helping 6th-ranked Southern California topple No. 1 UCLA 71-60 and further delivering on her goal of restoring the program to its earlier glory. Some of those Trojan stars from the early 1980s, including Hall of Famers Cheryl Miller and Tina Thompson, joined a raucous crowd as USC rallied for the program's first win over a top-ranked team since 1983 on Thursday night. "Gonna be one of those nights," DJ Malski told the sellout crowd of 10,258 during pregame warm-ups. It surely was. After her sister Melly sang the national anthem, Watkins scored 8 points in 5 minutes to start the game when the Trojans put the Bruins in an early hole. JuJu got hot off the bounce, and she got in a rhythm, UCLA coach Corey Close said. Watkins had all of USC's points in the second quarter when they were outscored 20-14. She stopped the Bruins' 10-0 run with a three-pointer that kept the Trojans ahead 38-35 at the half. It was her second highest scoring game of the season, just 2 points shy of her 40-point effort against California Baptist on December 3. "I wear number 12 to be like JuJu," read a sign held by a youngster. Watkins was coming off a nightmarish stretch, having shot 12 of 45 from the floor in her last 2 home games. She was just 4 of 25 from three-point range in that span too. "It has been a tough couple weeks for me," she said. "There's a lesson in everything, and I think that is to always stay joyful on the court." Watkins hit 6 of 9 three-pointers and 8 of 10 free throws to go with 11 rebounds, 8 blocks, and 5 assists. "I didn't plan on having that many blocks, but that's what we needed to win," she said. Typically cool with a demeanor that gives away nothing, Watkins was energized from the start, winning the opening tip-off. She missed her first shot, but quickly hit a three, one of her 3 in the first quarter. USC coach Lindsay Gottlieb relished her superstar's response to the recent tough times, saying, "JuJu's just heroic shot-making and effort and intensity, especially coming with the million questions she gets when it's not perfect out there." Fans were on their feet in the closing minutes, creating the kind of raucous atmosphere that keeps growing in Watkins' second year. NFL Rookie of the Year Jaden Daniels, Kelsey Plum, and Derica Hamby of the LA Sparks, and Vanessa Bryant and daughter Natalia were also in the crowd cheering her on. "This is a historic Gallon Center performance," Gottlieb said. USC makes JuJu Watkins' announcement after rivalry win over UCLA. No. 6 USC Trojan star JuJu Watkins is quickly making her mark as one of the greatest players in the university's history, and she added to her legendary season on Thursday night with an incredible performance against their longtime rival, the No. 1 ranked UCLA Bruins. USC outscored UCLA 24-8 in the fourth quarter to secure a 71-60 victory, with Watkins leading the charge. She'd finished the game with 38 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, and a remarkable 8 blocks. Following the game, the Trojans made a historic announcement. Watkins is the first player in over 20 years to record 35 points, 5 blocks, and 5 assists in a Division I game. Additionally, she surpassed 1,500 career points in the process. Following the game, Watkins had a message for USC fans after their stunning win over the No. 1 team in the country on their home floor. "Trojan fans, thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate the support, and fight on," Watkins said. This season, Watkins is averaging 24.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 3.5 assists, shooting 43.2% from the field, while USC sits at 22-2 overall and 17-1 in Big Ten play. With their victory over UCLA, they surpassed the Bruins for the No. 1 spot in the conference. However, the two teams will face off again in the final game of the regular season on March 1. This time, USC will have to travel to UCLA as they look to take down the Bruins, who had been the top team in the country before Thursday night's loss. JuJu Watkins made college basketball history on Thursday night. USC guard JuJu Watkins has been tearing up women's college basketball this season. She's been outstanding for the Trojans, averaging 24.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game, and made college basketball history on Thursday. In USC's upset win over UCLA, Watkins finished with 38 points, 11 rebounds, 8 blocks, and 6 three-pointers made. No player in NBA, WNBA, or NCAA history has accomplished those numbers in a game. She had over half of USC's points in a 71-60 win over top-ranked UCLA. This was UCLA's first loss of the year, dropping the team to 23-1 while USC improved to 22-2. Both teams may see one another again down the line, especially with the Big Ten tournament and the NCAA tournament coming up. This stat has college basketball fans on social media fired up. She gonna be better than CC, Caitlin Clark. The media better give her a push like they gave her, one tweet read. Very impressive. Glad for her as I think she's been feeling the pressure this season. She's capable of great things. Another tweet read. You would think she is a post player but no P, another fan tweeted. So it really was as insane as it looked, another tweet read. Watkins is the biggest reason why USC is in the national title conversation this season. She's that good, and the scary thing is that she's only been playing for 2 seasons. She's only a sophomore this year, and will continue to get better before declaring for the WNBA draft. Once she declares, there's a good chance she'll be the top pick in the draft. USC's next game will be against Washington at 6 p.m. ET on Sunday.